What's going on, Tesla family? So I am here today. Looks like a hamburger, but it's not. It's the new Wendy's Plentiful, they call it. So it's a pea-based burger. You see all this white stuff around me. So I had to drive up to Barrie from Toronto today. It was sunny down there. It was still -6, but sunny. But let's have a look at this. I got hit with a snow squall while I've been here. It is coming down. Look at the roads out there. It is brutal. Poor Tess. He's getting covered. It's kind of wet and icky and sticky now. Whew. Kick off the boots. Alright, so we are in Barrie and we are going to head off to downtown Toronto. Just 89 kilometers. 120 1 hour and 20 minutes. See how many times I got to take over, see how autopilot does, if I can even engage it, and just to also see how the vehicle does in the cold weather. So let's go. Sidebar, quick note, this Wendy's burger, plant-based, this is garbage. First time having it. It looks like crap and it tastes like crap. Sorry, Wendy's. Thank goodness for Tim Hortons. I got my espresso at least to get me going on this journey. Bottoms up. Crappy burger? Check. Espresso? Check. Seatbelt? Check. So we are leaving with 212 kilometers. Heat on to the floor at 69. Fan speed 2. Let's go to the energy app. So 212, but the car projecting that we're gonna ride, we have 208 kilometers. And if we go to the trip, we're at 44 kilometers. We should arrive with 44%, and we should arrive with 23%. 85 kilometers, 212. Let's go. The snow has let up, but let's see how the roads are. How we do in the snow and cold. So 23 Fahrenheit, -7 Celsius. Hopefully you guys get a good view out in the front. So slushy, yuck. So I have my distance set to 4. Now I know the snow squalls and everything is tracking southbound way we are heading, so very slick on the roads, watery. It's kind of strange the way the weather, it's not really freezing on the ground, but if you see all the trees and that on the side, they are snow filled white. So I got it on autopilot. I want to see how long it'll go because of the water kicking up. How much does it interfere with the cameras? When do I need to take over? The wheel already is very squirmy. The car is kind of doing this. It is pretty though when it's up in the trees like that and falling off lightly. Our watt hours per kilometer is running very high, 254 or 250 now, but it's running 250. It's dropping now actually as we keep driving. So there you go, the watt hours per kilometer has dropped down to 210. In-car energy app is actually pretty good and pretty spot on, I find. I really like it. And again, the other thing too is I always look ahead. So to where I have to go, this is downtown Toronto. I have one in Vaughan Mills that I can stop at, but we're not gonna do that. We're going all the way. So this is 73 kilometers. We have 197. From there, I still need to get to Mississauga, which is about another 20 or 30 kilometers after that. All right, we've done 13 kilometers, no issues. I'm taking over because there's a car here. So all I did was put the blinker on, nothing else. I'm just being respectful. You guys, if you see someone pulled over on the side of the road, go around them. It's the right thing to do. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. Let's drive. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. The right lane is not visible at all as far as the camera's concerned. You can see the screen here going all squirrely with that lane. And we got a little bit of drifting snow coming through, but other than that, look how beautiful this is. Now that's not me, this is the car. I don't know if you guys notice, the car is doing a little bit of this. So far we've gone 18 kilometers, 14 minutes of not taking over. I am ready to take over. My foot is on the brake and the accelerator. It's trying to adjust between the real lanes and the snow lanes. And again, both hands on the wheel. I got cars coming up on my left. And again, I'm ready. So if the car goes too much to the left, I will take over. So we've gone 20 kilometers and the car's skidding over. I took over. That was not good. The car was drifting too much in that lane, and then the traction lost everything. It kicked out the cruise control, everything on its own as I was taking over. Just as we got to close to the 21 kilometer range, 16 minutes. So I'm starting it again. Auto navigate on autopilot is turned back on. It's turning the signal on its own. I don't think I'm gonna let it make this turn all by itself. Too many cars around that I don't want to let it do it. So you can see it's getting even worse now. Cameras has lost the lanes completely. It's a bad snow squall going through here. So the cruise control is still active. That has not kicked out, which means the radar is not covered. And very faintly once in a while the navigate on autopilot does pop up. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but the visibility in front is getting very bad. We still have 60 kilometers to go. This is bad. Look at this. Full self-driving? Nah. No way. Can't believe these people on the left just cruising along. One's an Audi driver. I know how much Dax loves Audi drivers. Jeez, look at this. This is getting scarier. Still got the cruise control on. Radar is probably blocked. Cruise control is off now. So we are 33 kilometers into this, 24 minutes.
Hi, my office has been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty. You should have received a notice in the mail regarding this information. Since we've not gotten a response, we're giving you a courtesy call before we close out your file. Press 1 to speak with someone in my office about reinstating your vehicle's warranty, or press 2 to be put on a...
Here we go, let's have some fun. Sidebar.
Hi, thank you for holding. This is Hershey with the warranty division. Can you please verify the year, make, and model of your vehicle so I can pull up your file?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't even own a car. I got a bicycle. Will you insure my bicycle? They hung up. Oh, cars are in the ditch. Look at this. Jeez. What did I say about that Audi driver and that other person driving really fast? Not a fun drive, guys. My radar is back, but there's no way I want to do 100 kilometers in this. I think the biggest problem is when people actually try to change lanes. They want to get by another car, and then they change lanes, but the snow is so packed in between the lanes because we're driving, you're spreading out that snow, and the people want to change that lane, and that's when they go too fast and they start spinning out. But, you know, this is funny. You know, we talk about winter driving and how bad it is. Guys, it's 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's minus 8 degrees Celsius. Look what I'm driving through, and I'm still running at 149 watt hours per kilometer. And I'm doing 70, I was doing around actually 100 for a while. Now I'm doing 70, 75. And then you're gonna say, oh, you're driving slower. I was supposed to arrive with 23%. Now the car is telling me I'm gonna have 27%. Okay, sure, if I drive like an idiot like these guys, then maybe I'm gonna be using more energy. But again, it's about being smart, driving smart. I'm not driving like this because I'm worried about my energy. I'm doing this because I worry about my life. I have 171 registered kilometers left in the battery, and projected by the vehicle is 164. And I have 48 kilometers to go. Guys, gals, whoever's watching this, if you're doing a drive, check all your backup plans. And then you sit there and go, why do I have to do that? Worst case, I can stop in Vaughan. I have a charger before I actually get to my destination. But the whole thing of this video is we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going, chugging along, unless we end up in a ditch. So again, I'm still doing 80. It's not like I'm doing 40 kilometers where I'm saving up all that energy. Sky is getting gray. Look at that. Well, the good news is that there's no bad weather as we head towards Toronto. So I think I'm going to end this video now. Everything else is cleaned up. We hit all the bad stuff. No point in dragging this on. Try to keep it within that 10 to 15 mark. So we ran at 160 watt hours per kilometer, 42 minutes, exactly 60 kilometers.